intentional or not, the longer it's been since you've done it, or since you've needed to do it, the harder it becomes. So what I wanted to talk about today is, in this video, is sort of trying to prove this to myself even, that showing up is the most important part, and you don't have to overthink all of the details. I myself am a very anxious person. I overthink everything. It's just kind of exhausting to be in my brain. Sorry, I still have sleepy, watery eyes. But, it can be hard to just get started, like you feel paralyzed. Maybe you are in bed and you're not looking forward to today, or even there's just one thing, maybe it's 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour long thing that you have to do, and you're just so dreading it for whatever reason. You know you can do it, you know you have that in yourself, but you're just dreading it, right? So, again, this is me showing up, and that is enough, and you can do the same thing. You don't have to prepare all the bells and whistles and think about everything you're gonna say, everything you're gonna do. Showing up oftentimes is the hardest part, I'm telling you. So if you can do that, then you're set, you're solid. Everything else is going to fall into line for you, okay? You've got this. If you haven't gotten up already, I encourage you to. Make yourself a little coffee, some breakfast, something that you can enjoy, even just for the little bit of time that you have in the morning. Let's take another sip of the latte. If you have coffee or energy drink or whatever, cheers. Something else that I've been trying to keep in mind recently is, and you can take this in a sort of existential way, but I don't want you to take it in a bad way, right? It should be something that encourages you to practice mindfulness, okay? But I keep thinking to myself that time passes, time goes by, no matter what you do with it, right? Time is going to pass no matter what you do with it. You're going to find yourself at the end of the day today, and you'll think back and be like, wow, the day went by so fast, you know what I mean? Or a year from now, you're gonna look back and just time passes no matter what you choose to fill it with. And that's not a bad thing, just reminding yourself of that. I can either go out and spend an hour, which is really just the blink of an eye, something you probably won't even remember in the grand scheme of things, and accomplish that thing and feel really good about it and really solid. Or you cannot, and you're going to experience the regret and the feelings of not having done that. But I feel like that regret and that hurt just kind of lingers with you, whereas in the long run it takes a lot less effort and emotional strain to just do the thing, you know? So anyway, if you're in bed or you just got out of bed and you're trying to start your day on the right foot, just keep in mind that any effort is worth it, and you're gonna feel so good and so proud of yourself, I hope. But ultimately, life, it's not a race, you know? So every day, when you do things that are working towards your goals, working towards what you want to achieve and who you want to be, you're putting your little drop in the bucket. And it can be discouraging because you feel like you work so hard for one drop sometimes, right? For one day. But over time, you're going to get there and you're going to reap the rewards of putting in so much energy and effort. So, these things might seem intuitive or just kind of common sense to some of you, and that's understandable, and I hope they are. I hope they are intuitive things, but I guess I just, for the longest time, didn't really have the introspection to map things out like that in my head. It's not like I didn't put in effort. I mean, I've accomplished things. I've done good things in my life that I am proud of, or at least I should be proud of. But I think that moving into adulthood, I'm going to be 23 next month, April 18th. So I've been an adult for like 5 years now. And I feel like moving into being an adult, I just didn't really have a solid mindset, you know? Does that make sense? Like I did pretty well in school and all that, but I just needed like a solid way of talking to myself. I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but I hope you all understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I have so much life ahead of me, and you all have so much life ahead of you, and it is important the way that we talk to ourselves and encourage ourselves day to day. So, yeah, it can be tough, but anyway, I just wanted to share these thoughts with you all because they're things that I've been just like working on and telling myself recently as I wrestle with what I want to do for my life and how to feel fulfilled. I heard something recently that I really liked that kind of ties in with this whole theme, that you should not be chasing happiness or joy. Those are momentary feelings. What you should be chasing is fulfillment. Fulfillment in your life. You know, joy can come from a sweet treat or a one-time experience. And I'm not saying that joy is a bad thing by any means. But if you're constantly chasing joy, those are just momentary little feelings, right? But if you're chasing fulfillment, maybe you overlook joy in the moment, you power through, you struggle, you just show some grit, and that's tough. But in the end, you're going to feel very fulfilled for it, right? Okay. Excuse me. I'm a little stuffed up today. Like I said, I basically just rolled out of bed, ate breakfast, and got on camera, so I don't know. I probably look like crap right now, but you know what? I'm sure that y'all laying in bed don't look much better, and that's okay. We all wake up, we all start somewhere at the beginning of the day. So, at the end of this video, I'm gonna say what my plan is for the day, and I want you to, in your mind, give after this video, make myself look a little better, get dressed. Then I am going to record some more content for you guys because this is not what I had planned for the day. But I rolled out of bed and I was like, I'm feeling so anxious about recording, and it should not be that way. Like, I love doing this. I really, really love doing this. But I sort of ruined the good things in my life for myself mentally by putting so much pressure. Whereas I know for you guys, if I just show up and of course put in some effort, you know, I care about my content. But if I just show up, then it is appreciated, right? Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but this was my way of starting my day right and just sharing my feelings with you guys. So after this, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna record the planned content for today. I have a collab coming soon with Apso ASMR, so I'm gonna try to get that done today. Members content as well, and hopefully another one. I have all day. And then the other thing I'm gonna do today is my taxes. So not looking forward to that, but in the grand scheme of the year, the week, the month, it's gonna go like that, right? So that is my plan for today, and then after that, I'll edit, get uploaded what I can, and then enjoy this weekend, and hopefully we can do our stream this Saturday. I don't know, YouTube, their streaming platform has just been really annoying recently, and I'm starting to worry that maybe, I don't know, there's something wrong with the spectrum or my Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. Anyway, hopefully on Saturday we can do our stream. So I hope that this helped some of you all who are wrestling and struggling with some of the same feelings and just inner monologue that I am. Maybe this video was just rambly and incoherent. I don't know, but I'm gonna put it out there in the hopes that it helps at least one person who is feeling the same way that I have been. So this is me showing up, and you're going to show up in your life today too, and that is enough. That is enough to just show up, to be there. That's something that you can feel good about, and that is what we do to chase fulfillment, okay? Maybe avoiding a task, maybe it brings you joy in the moment, but in the long run it does not yield fulfillment, okay? So I think I'm going to take a last little sip of our coffees together. Whatever you have, energy drink. I can't think of anything else, but choose whatever you have this morning. This is to